An inquiry into how and why people were given blood products infected with HIV and hepatitis today heard from the Health Secretary in charge at the time. Lord Norman Fowler was Health Secretary between 1981 and 1987 and was challenged about an infamous public health campaign which caused upset among those who had been infected through their medical treatment. Our political correspondent Liz Bates reports.
If you ignore AIDS, it could be the death of you. So don't die of ignorance.
Not many adverts have this much impact. Seared into the psyche of a generation, this 1986 public health campaign caused shock and fear for many. But for those already infected, it was devastating.
It was terrifying. You know, there's no other term for it.
Richard contracted HIV in 1977 through infected blood during treatment for haemophilia.
We were infected through no fault of our own. It was particularly difficult for those that knew that had been given effectively 18 months, 2 years to live, a death sentence. It was that final nail in the coffin. Right in front of you, it was that super powerful visual. That tombstone advert and the lilies being thrown on it as it fell.
The ad was the subject today of an ongoing inquiry into the infected blood scandal, which led to the deaths of around 3,000 haemophiliacs in the 1970s and 80s. Lord Fowler was the Health Secretary at the time and was behind the infamous AIDS campaign.
But what one wanted was advertisements that grabbed people's attention.
Was any consideration, conscious consideration at least, given on what the impact might be on them, this already vilified cohort community, sitting at home, seeing an advert that would effectively spell out a death sentence?
It's estimated we saved thousands of lives as a result of that. And so, you know, again, I'm not inclined to apologise for the campaign.
Away from the cross-examination, vials that contain not blood, but messages to those who lost their lives. A reminder of what this inquiry means to those still here.
It's particularly difficult for families, people that have lost husbands, widows, bereaved children, and understandably there's a great deal of grief there. But I think getting to the facts and getting to the truth, it's the search for the truth.
The infected blood inquiry will report in 2022.